Hi, my name is Dylan and today I will be talking about Apple. Apple is a company who has been founded exactly 43 years ago on exactly this day, April the 1st. They had a lot of ups and downs and since 2007 a rampant growth. And it was all thanks to an iPhone. But now, in 2019, phones are too good that people are just not prepared to get a new phone every year and spend more than $1,000 every year on a phone. We are holding our phones for 2 or more years, and that is the reason why Apple, the company whose 60% of profits represents an iPhone, actually sales of an iPhone, needs to change. And exactly 1 week ago, they did a first big step on March 2019 event. In this video, I will tell you how Apple is changing and why in fact this is urgently. Enjoy. 2016, Apple made themselves a really interesting goal. They claimed that they will double their service revenue until 2020. And since then, they have been on a great path. And because iPhone sales are slipping and Apple needs money to develop new stuff, they are going into a completely new way with services. Last week, Apple held one of the most interesting, a lot different than usual event, which was focused just on services. They announced Apple News Plus, Apple TV Plus, Apple TV channels, and also Apple Arcade. All of that are subscription-based services that you have to pay for them monthly. Then Apple Music has become increasingly more popular and has now more than 50 million active subscribers. Do you see that? Apple is striving to get as much as possible out of services. And this is their new way of making money. And it is absolutely urgent for Apple to develop in services. In addition to focus on services, Apple also debuted on March event their new Apple Card. And in that way, they are going into a completely new way to influence even your finances. Apple Card is a new kind of credit card that works with Apple Pay and gives you low interest rates and no fees. This card indeed has a lot of advantages like daily cash and much more. And since it is already installed on your iPhone and it will take you just a second to set it up, I believe that this Apple Card will be very popular. That way, Apple will make even more money. Now imagine, you go to the Apple Store and you see the new MacBook Pro which you really like and really want to buy, but you don't have enough money to buy it. An Apple employee can then propose you to set up an Apple Card and buy this gorgeous MacBook Pro with Apple Card, which is a credit card like I mentioned before. That way you can get a MacBook Pro and then later when you have the money you can pay it off. And that's not all. In that way you will get 3% of daily cash back. So you will actually get money back if you use that Apple Card. So of course everybody will be doing that. So this is a look from consumer perspective. But what Apple is doing now is even more important for developers. With Apple Arcade, Apple opened the door for every gaming developer to get attention. Currently, there are a lot of great games on the App Store, but also a lot of them don't get any attention. With Apple Arcade, a developer will be sure that his or her app will be downloaded and that he or she will get paid for it. Maybe we are seeing Apple now as a boring company, but that's not true at all. They are still innovating. If not on iPhone, then on an Apple Watch and on software. And I believe software is even more important than plain hardware. This is all for today. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon to get you notified whenever a new video is ready. Thank you all for watching. Bye.